Back with another video, July 11th, while it's closed, but let's just jump into this video. So, wasn't really going to do a video today, but I had to hop on it. You guys seen the clip. It's a new Superman clip, and everybody's talking about it. And I think I should talk about it. Why not? And it's pretty much this clip with Lois and Gardner. And it's very cringe. I mean, a lot of people is roasting this. They saying, how can this happen? What is James Gunn thinking? But James Gunn is just being James Gunn. This is pretty much the tone of the movie. And I can guarantee you, you're going to see more clips. You're going to see more clips before this movie is released. And that will tell you everything you need to know that they're not confident. This is what WB usually does when they're not confident in a film. You seen this with Joker. You seen this in a lot of films. You actually seen this in Batman vs. Superman. But at least Batman vs. Superman made money. Despite what anybody tell you, Batman vs. Superman made a profit. Man of Steel made a profit. So this is tacky. But like I said, there's a mediocre audience for mediocre tastes. And it may work. And if it works, to me, that tells me society just don't care about quality. They accept whatever crumbs these studios give them. And that's where I come in. I'm telling you guys to keep your wallets closed to get back at the studio. Because at the end of the day, they're in the weakest position. They need for this movie to make a hit. This movie almost cost $400 million, and it's been debunked and confirmed that the budget is $300+ million. Despite what any of these clowns say on YouTube, saying, oh, you can't trust tax, government official tax forms, it's been confirmed by the Hollywood Reporter. So this should tell you everything you need to know, and it just makes the situation worse. For a film to cost this much money, why the fuck does it look so bad? How come Zack Snyder's movies and, you know, the Aquaman movies and, you know, the James Wan's and all those movies, why do they look so good? Why they look so cinematic? Versus this crap that looks bright. This looks like a TV show. This looks like a corny TV show, and this is what you're pretty much getting with James Gunn. You're accepting slop. You're accepting mediocrity. You're telling DC Studios this is okay for you to eat up. And I'm telling you guys to close your wallets, get back at the studio so you can get what you want. Because deep down, y'all don't want this. You want Zack Snyder's Justice League story finished. So keep your wallets closed because this is unacceptable. But I get it. Some of y'all are mediocre, and most people in society are mediocre. That's just the reality. But I think this sucks. I think this looks cheap and corny. And I'm like, where did the money go? 400 million? Where did the money go? You want to know where it went? It went to James Gunn's buddies, because this is what it is. This is a film with James Gunn friends. Superman and James Gunn friends. That's what it is. So, you guys got to make your voices heard. No Snyderverse, no money. We don't support DC Studios ever in none of their projects until Zack Snyder returns. That's just the reality. And if he's not going to return, then guess what? They're going to have to sell the IP to somebody else. But keep in mind, Zack Snyder never said he didn't want to finish his Justice League story. It's only these clowns on YouTube. You know who they are. John Scampia, Julie's Corner, Robert Burnett, Real Rejects. That's coming from them. Zack never said he wanted to finish his story. He wants to finish his story. He just wants to have control of the IP. And we need to make that happen. The Zaloff is already under fire with these shareholders, so they're listening. And WB is panicking. And you guys, don't you see the movement is working? They're scared. They scared that this movie's gonna flop. I mean, they brought in another composer, another editor. They took 30 minutes out the movie, 20 something or 30 minutes out the movie. They're scared because they know this movement is serious. And on July 11th, we're gonna make history. And all you gotta do is just keep your wallets closed and stay home. But for you genuine Superman fans, I hope it works out for you. But now I'm hearing, our movie news and Mitch from Movies Mad TV, they're disappointed in this clip. Because now they know they're getting a slop sandwich. They know they're getting shit from James Gunn. And this is pretty much what it is. All these characters looks like shit compared to what we had and what we could have. So if you want Zack Snyder's Justice League story finished, let the studio know that you are the consumer and that they work for us. We don't work for them. James Gunn is finished. He's finished, and I think he knows he's finished. And July 11th, we're giving him the pink slip. So I just wanted to rant about this clip. It doesn't surprise me. Like, it's corny, jokey, wacky. Even the behind the scenes footage is jokey, wacky. It looks like James Gunn wasn't taking this movie serious. He was just there to enrich his buddies and his wife to get a paycheck. That's it. But what do you guys think? I think this shit sucks. I think this movie, it's not looking good. I don't think you guys gonna even get another trailer. You're probably just gonna get a lot of little clips here and there, and that's it. You only got a month left, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. That's it. But what do you guys think? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, no Snyderverse, no money, wallets closed. Peace.